Hello, everybody. Episode 54 of the Two Russells podcast. I feel we should have some real entry music for this one for our guest today. But before we go on to today's guest, let's just reflect on episode 53, as we always do, Russell.
What an amazing woman.
Yeah, stunning, absolutely incredible career.
Yep.
An entrepreneur that's just going from strength to strength.
Not just an entrepreneur who's obviously put best foot forward, taken risk, but decided to do it in a different country.
Yeah.
I mean, which really takes some, I was going to say some balls. That's probably inappropriate, but it's our podcast. We can say what we like. No, it really takes some grit, I think. And she hasn't really looked back, Sylvia, has she?
No, incredible. I can't wait to follow her podcast and also see what she gets up to in New York.
The one thing that we didn't cover in that 45 minutes, she didn't actually ask us to go on her podcast.
No,
we've
got to up our game. We've got to up our game. So that brings us on to today's guest. So please welcome, I don't think he needs much introduction, Kieran McCartney Jones, current star of The Apprentice.
Hello, lads.
Welcome.
How are we?
Of course, an estate agent.
Yeah, the estate agent.
The estate agent.
Is that on your
estate
business card now? Is it the estate agent?
No, my business was real estate from real people.
Nice.
Really?
Because
Like
I'm
that.
real.
Yeah. Well, you certainly have been, and we get into that, won't we?
Yeah, we will. And Kieran, you're right in vogue at the moment. You're on the front page of many tabloids for a tattoo. Tell us about the tattoo first of all.
Can you just stand up and take your trousers off so we can see?
Yeah, you wish.
Don't tempt.
No, I don't.
Don't tempt him.
It's not my thing, Kieran.
Get
not
your
my
cameras
thing.
out. I just thought it'd be a good laugh. Like, I've got quite a few tattoos.
But it's there forever, right?
Yeah, I've got worse than that.
Alan Sugar tattooed on your leg.
But for those who don't watch The Apprentice, I mean, I'm sure everyone does. I think this was an episode just towards the end of March where you were in the boardroom.
Yeah.
You could have been fired. You're one of three, was it? And then you made
Bottom
a
three.
pitch, didn't you? So talk
Yeah,
us
so
through it.
I was in the bottom three and I was like, I think I'm a goner here.
Right.
And then I was like, just turn around. I was like, look, let's do a deal. Win or walk. I was like, so make me the project manager on the last task.
Had you not been project manager up to that time?
Yeah, I've already been it twice. Won once, lost once, but on the same task.
Okay.
So I was like, give me an opportunity on a different task. If I win, I'll go through. If I lose, I'll get up and walk out.
Wow. And obviously, as we
Powerful.
shoot this, you can't tell us what the outcome was. By the time you see this, you might know what the outcome is, but
Yes.
obviously you've got to be a little bit tight-lipped about certain things.
So we're here on April the 1st, and that episode I think is out April
2nd
the
of April
2nd.
tomorrow.
So we'll know how it all ended up. But as Russell said, that the memory, the memento, will be with you for the
life.
rest of your life.
Yeah, no, the amount of people on online that are like, is it AI? Is it
Right.
fake? And I'm like,
Well,
no.
I assume you'd done it and it was removable, but it's a proper permanent
It's
thing.
like 3.5 hours on the table.
You're proper mad, aren't you? So talk to us about how you got on The Apprentice. How does it happen? Where'd you start? You apply, right?
Yeah, so I had a couple of beers and I actually forgot I applied.
Well, you applied
Right.
pissed.
Yes.
Wow.
So I was at home with a couple of mates. I don't know, I might have been with my ex, I think. Went home and it was like, I applied. And then I got this email one day and I was like, what the hell is this? And then I was like, and then my girlfriend at the time, she was like, yeah, well, you applied that night. I was like, oh yeah.
So you got an email from the production company.
Yeah, to come in for an interview.
Yeah.
I think there was 4 days of interviews.
Have you had any recollection of what you actually said in your application?
Yeah, but I've been told what I've said.
Was
And
it
you have
funny?
to send a video as well.
Right.
Which you
can-
did pissed.
Which obviously, maybe I shouldn't say that out.
But it obviously worked.
Yeah, and they go through your application with you like one-on-one. And it come out all right, to be honest.
How many people apply?
I mean, a lot of it's just CV work, right? Just send your CV and a video.
Kieran, how many people apply?
It's about 80,000.
Right. So for 8,000.
Yeah, imagine if I applied sober, I would have got in even quicker. Jesus.
And your pitch, what was your pitch? So you're an estate agent, straight out of school, straight into Jackson's, I think it was, and
Yeah, Jackson's.
Jackson's with Dean and all those people, and you followed that path. So what was your pitch to do with property, changing the property industry, or what was?
It was my agency, right? So McCartney and Partners. It's me. It was me fronting it. It was covering London and Essex, really, but an online estate agent. So you could bring your fees down and offer the same level of service.
You don't know why I've just said that, but everyone else will know. They'll never catch on. I had one, by the way. Failed miserably. Let's not go there. Go on, sorry.
Bit rude, isn't it?
So
Yeah.
you
throw me right off that.
Oh, I do that.
Oh, no.
Because you were starting to do some quite cool video stuff, weren't you? Before you
Yeah,
went
yeah.
on
So
to-
it was, so you could undercut all the corporates because you haven't got any overheads being an online agency. But then the social media side of it, that's where I want to take off because agents haven't really got the social media side done yet. And what's quite nice is the exposure from the show. I'm now getting leads and valuations from social media, which is fantastic, without paying for ads, just me being me,
so you're proving
that it can work.
the concept. And
Yeah.
Russell asked you, did you win?
Don't know.
Don't know.
We won't know yet. So you apply, you go for an interview. How long does the process take to get on The Apprentice? You can't wait to tell us. But you can't, everybody. We all know by now.
Goodness, I'd say it's a good 8 months.
Is it?
Yeah,
Almost
yeah.
like the audition process.
So you go in for an audition and, it's like you're in a building and you start down the bottom and each floor is another stage.
Right.
And you just have 4 full days of that. And you think 80,000 people that have to go through that.
Is it like X Factor style where they say at the end of the day, those
Oh, no,
we're going to read
you
out,
go in
step
each
forward?
floor. If you get told to go up, you're
it's
through to the next
literally a
stage
physical
or you're
role
out the
thing.
door, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So you could be there for 10 minutes or you could be there for 8 months.
Wow.
It's pretty intense.
Okay.
So it's 8 months to get selected. And then how long is the filming?
Filming from first episode to the final, I believe. Good question. You catch me out on that one.
No,
couldn't
but
you?
it's a couple
I
of
wouldn't
months.
know actually because
No, it's
or
a
would
couple
I
of
know?
months, right? The whole thing's a couple of months. But you said to
It's
us,
about 2.5 months.
yeah, before
Right.
we started, that you do get, there's a genuineness to this in that you get put in the house, no outside world contact. So there's an authenticity to that in terms of how the show portrays that. So
Oh, yeah.
you're not ringing home, you're not on the internet, you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you've
can't
got
see what
no
the media are
concept of
saying.
time. They take all the clocks away, so you have
Oh,
no
really?
concept of time. It's really,
So when that phone rings, it genuinely rings and you're right, get ready.
and it's like, right, get up, get ready, yeah. Like people come and wake you up. We don't actually know what time that is.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
you have no idea what time it is.
So it
'cause
could be 4 in the morning,
They
could
take
be
your
9.
watches away. Obviously, you don't have your phones.
Yeah. So throughout the process, so once you've got through, obviously you've been selected for the show, you're in the house, all of the stuff that you do in terms of the tasks, that is as random as we see it. So they don't say, right, tomorrow we're going to Hong Kong and we're going to do this, that and the other.
No, you find out, so you get the shock on people's faces. Yeah, it's literally as you see it filmed. That's us finding out.
So it's genuine.
Really?
That's genuine. Yeah.
Yeah.
How was Hong Kong?
Awful.
Was it?
It was like super hot, super sticky. You're in a
Suit?
bloody suit, running around the streets. But it's not what it's cracked up to be in terms of, we didn't have like a day where you can go and enjoy yourself, have a few beers. You can't drink on the show.
Right.
It must be
How
hard
did you
for
cope?
We'll get to all this in a minute, by the way. Don't worry. So you couldn't drink, couldn't do anything.
Anything.
So you got an 11-hour flight to Hong Kong and you just got to sit there like being
you weren't
as good
allowed
as
to drink
gold.
on the plane. Oh my God. And obviously like you're buzzing, but you're with people that you've never met before. And obviously you
And
want to
their
talk, but you're not
competition.
allowed to talk to each other. Like it's super strict. It's like being in prison. It was horrible. Not that I know what prison's like, but
Did you get on with everybody, or was there genuine rivalry where you thought, she's a bitch, she's a tosser?
I got on with everyone.
That's very diplomatic.
Really? But you're scoping out, are you right? I need them in my corner, I need them on my side, or
Yeah, I think
There's
you're
a
always,
game to be
played. If you mess up, people are gonna come for you, right?
yeah.
And you can't really call out someone that's not done something wrong because it will just come back on you. So you do make genuine friendships, but everyone's going to be a snake if they need to be.
Yeah.
So you kind of just call each other out, and then once you walk out that boardroom, you kind of just have a little hug, a little shake hands, and it's all forgotten about because it's the game.
And then you're just back on it again. Yeah.
Then you're
Straight
just
back.
friends again, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're back in the task, and then it's just revolving all the
Yeah.
time.
So your social media's exploded. You're getting instructions. You're getting
Yeah.
valuation requests in and out of everywhere. How's the estate agency fraternity been with you? How's the world of property been?
The world of property is. I mean, I haven't lost a valuation since the show.
How's the industry treated you?
Yeah.
How's the industry treated you?
Okay, I mean,
So if you ring and do a chain check, I don't know if you still do those things these days. Do estate agents do chain checks?
Well, I don't, but
Yeah. And they know it's you. Do you get, oh, wow, I can't believe I'm talking to Kieran?
yeah.
Or do
So
you get
I
sick?
had Zoopla. Right, I've just signed up to Zoopla.
Right.
And I was like, I managed to get a better deal because of the show. Because the guy loves the show. And he was like, oh my God.
Especially now you mentioned him on this podcast, they might even want to sponsor us now.
Yeah.
There you go. Come on, Zoopla.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was quite surreal. And like walking. So obviously when I go to like different parts of London, I'll look in like the estate agent windows and see what their prices are, what sort of properties are around. And like people have like come out the shop, like, oh my God, you're the estate agent from The Apprentice. That's quite cool.
There's another agent on there as well, is there? Is a lettings agent?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
No, now it's coming out. There's me asking just now, your friend, he says, oh, yeah, all diplomatically. Now he's starting to dig them out. Look.
That's just negative, isn't it?
Yeah. So just tell us, for those that don't know, how have the press received your appearance on BBC's Apprentice? They've been nice to you and left you alone?
Probably the opposite. They seem to, the Sun like a story.
Yes.
They love a little story. But I had a front pager, which
you were
was
front
interesting.
page, right? Yeah.
Yeah, front page with my £500 a week cocaine habit.
Yeah. And that was true, right? Or is that understating it a bit? I mean, you are in the property industry. I want to know why you spent so little.
Yeah. Russell thinks you should be spending double, but
Not that I have experience, but
the responses that I've had from it are like, how the
fuck.
am I allowed to swear on it?
Yeah.
How the fuck have you
found
made
out.
front page with just a £500 a week coke habit? I'm like,
In a state agency.
Exactly.
Standard. Yeah.
yeah, no, God. I mean, bloody hell.
How did they know, Kieran? Did you tell them?
No, so I'm taking my old employer to court because they owe me 15 grand.
Right.
Okay. Be careful then. We generally need to
I
navigate.
won't name
carefully.
names. Yeah.
If it's a live case, as it is.
Well, as of 5 p.m. tonight, if they don't respond, I've won. So we could be celebrating in the pub tonight.
Okay.
And they won't see this now, so that's
No,
fantastic. That's not
for
a
2
reminder.
weeks, yeah.
So they basically, I went in to try and sort this all out. I was like, look, come on. And they went, look, we found a load of screenshots on your old work phone of you ordering coke to the office. But obviously, everyone in that bloody office used to do it anyway. And then they were like, look, we'll sell these to the papers if you don't drop your claim. And I went,
That's
fucking do
blackmail.
it. It was blackmail.
Wow.
And I went, yeah, go on then, do it. Let's see.
And they
do
did.
your worst. So then I called.
Jesus Christ.
So then the papers called me to comment, and I said, right, give me an exclusive interview. I'll tell you my story.
Okay.
And they never actually ended up getting paid for it.
Right.
Did you get paid for it?
Of course, I got paid for it. I'm not stupid. I'm in
Well done.
business.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Nothing
So you
for
tried to
free.
blackmail it.
The only free thing's me doing your podcast.
I know.
Exactly, because of
Well,
your
thank you.
relationship with Russ.
Thank you very much. Thank you very
worries,
much.
mate, no
but
worries.
our audience will be split between the Apprentice and the history of how you got there. But you and your opening of a estate agency and property and lettings, because you're extremely passionate about the industry, having been in it straight from school.
Yeah,
haven't you?
2
You
days
wanna
after
see-
leaving school.
Yeah. So talk us through that a little bit.
Yeah, so mum was always an estate agent, so it was like I didn't really enjoy school. I passed all my tests and exams and all that, but I can't really sit still very well. So sitting in an office all day isn't my scene. So being able to go up, do viewings, valuations, meet new people, talk to people all day, it's kind of like the perfect job. And there's just something about when you go into like some nice properties, it's like, yeah, this is a bit of me, this. But I just love meeting new people, having conversations, speaking to people, and at the end of the day, making a bit of money.
And you kept wanting to move, though. You've moved companies until you opened your own business. So you opened at a very early age.
Yeah, so how do I play this? So I've worked for independents, corporates. I mean, worked for Sequence UK. I was branch manager at 21. That was good. Yeah, I started as temporary office admin, and now I've got my own agency. So within a quite short space of time, right, 11 years.
Yeah.
And I sort of was in Colchester in Essex. Then I moved to Brentwood, worked all towns around Brentwood, and then come into London. But I love London. I just think there's more opportunity here and more money to be made.
Do you love London as a place to live, or you mean as a place of
Place to
opportunity?
live and work. I just think the buzz here there's a lot of opportunity here. You never know, one day we might take it over to Dubai or somewhere
Okay.
to see what happens.
How many of you are there, so in the business?
So in the current setup, we've got about 70 staff now.
Have you?
70. And your sales, lettings,
so we're
new
now
homes.
doing block management. So I've partnered with a block management firm. So all of their staff are now, we're all one big happy family.
Right.
So we've got all different divisions. We've got in-house lawyers, paralegals. We've got block management, estate agency arm, lettings, sales.
And you're
all
doing
sorts.
just the East End, or you're doing
We're
wider area?
regional now, yeah.
Right, okay.
Right.
Because where the blocks are, we'll cover it.
Block management.
And then it will just be, so we've got people down in Peterborough, we've got people up. I mean, I'm still getting used to it myself. It's so fresh.
So is your
It's
ambition...
just me like that. Okay, yeah, let's do it.
But Kieran, is your ambition now one of estate agency or one of media?
Great question. Why can't we combine both?
You could.
I'll be
Look
like
like-
Homes Under the Hammer.
Yeah,
Yes.
There you go.
yeah. As we speak, you are combining both, right? Because you're running the estate agency business, and now
Yeah,
you're...
I mean, I love what I do, and I'll always do it. Whether I take a step back and do some media, I'll always want to do property because it's it's kind of like my
fame.
retirement plan, right? And I'll use the media to build on that property business
and the social media particularly,
and the social
which
as well.
obviously sounds like you've already nailed as a consequence of being on the show, right? As you said.
Yeah,
So you get leads from
but
it.
now you can instantly drop off that as soon as the show finishes, and a lot of people do.
But unless you move on to something else in media.
But now you've got to keep it going.
There are, there's lots of people that have been on The Apprentice that have made careers either in property or media. So Jamie Lester was one of the first estate agents, I think, on The Apprentice. James Max, who was a chartered surveyor, went on to be a Talk TV host. Michelle Dewberry, who people forget, was on The Apprentice first. She's now a GB News presenter 5 days a week. So it is a springboard. It is a platform for sure.
Yeah. Where it goes next, I haven't really figured that out yet.
You're just having fun
Just
with
enjoying
this.
the moment.
It's fun, isn't it?
I'm having fun with it.
Yeah.
And again, it's quite nice because I've had all this shit that's come out in the papers, but it's one, I don't know where they're getting most of it from.
Are they making some of it up?
Yeah.
Or are
I
they
think-
getting it and it's true?
Well, there was one saying that I was pissed up and leaked who made the final.
And they've made that up.
Well, if I'd leaked it, then who did I say was in the final? Do you know what I mean?
can't
Why
tell
didn't they
you.
publish who it was?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's all, and I think they're just doing it to keep, just to keep it in the media, keep people talking. And again, they use me as the bloody one who's saying it all because I'm the one in the papers, aren't I?
It's the whipping post, but I think you're smart enough to turn that round and use the media to your advantage, Kieran.
No press is
think
bad
you will.
press, right?
Yeah.
One of those things you want to promote, and when I reached out to you yesterday, you were talking about your desire to help and promote mental health, and as well as promoting your own career, your business. You've said you want to do some good and really promote mental health in men particularly, and ADHD. Do you want to just expand on that a little bit for us? On what you want to do, and off camera you talked to us about some things that helped you and why you were doing it. But
So there's I had a little bit of stick online saying it looked like I was on cocaine on the show, and I've always had people say to me, "Are you sure you haven't got ADHD? Are you sure?" Which can affect people in different ways. It can affect people in different ways. So I went and got an assessment done, but normally they're private and confidential. And people who want to get assessments sometimes don't make that jump because they're not sure what to expect through that journey.
What, scared of the journey? Almost.
Well, I didn't know what to expect. I was nervous going into it. So I filmed from the first moment I got into that assessment to the end, 2.5 hours of it, which we're going to break down into a few episodes for people to follow the journey, get my diagnosis, and then the journey after that on how to almost the recovery. Right. But then it explains why I do things in certain ways and how I react, and sometimes I'm quite lively. It's not because I'm on coke all the time. It's because I do have ADHD.
So I did suggest to you that ADHD and coke might not be a very thoughtful combination.
Yes.
But you said...
Yeah, no. So my psychiatrist actually said it levels people with ADHD out for something to do with dopamine levels. I'm not saying it's great for you if you've got ADHD.
Shouldn't be described, no,
but yeah, that might be why some people use it. And alcohol as well, it can bring dopamine levels down, so it calms people with ADHD down. I mean, look, I've had some great nights.
I bet you have. Some of which you can even remember.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah. Excluding the one where you actually applied for the Apprentice.
Again, you know, I'm not saying it's good for you, but
no, but you're very frankly authentic and real
and
about it.
open about it.
Yeah, a lot of people would say, "Oh, no, it's been completely misconstrued. I only did it once and all that." You're really honest about it, right?
I've got nothing to hide, mate. And look, I mean,
no, but it's quite refreshing, particularly in media, because most people do try and hide.
Well, this is the thing, like, and that's what I said to the Sun when they called me saying they've got this story. I was like, well, look, I'll tell you my story.
Yeah, I want to be paid.
Was your first reaction that you had to tell the show that you've been contacted by the paper, or had they gone to them first?
No, so I'm not in their good books at the moment.
No, but the show would have loved it because it lifts the name of The Apprentice, and therefore another 10, 20, 30,000 people watch it the next week. They'll love it. No matter what they say, but they love it.
Because they contacted me direct, I forgot to tell the show. And then when they saw me come out in the news, they weren't too impressed.
But you already shot the show, right? So there's nothing I could do about it, which obviously you knew.
And I wouldn't have got paid.
He's playing the media like a pro.
Yeah.
Any regrets in The Apprentice? The way you
good question.
Acted, behaved, the way you perceived. I mean, when you watch it back now, which presumably you do you think, I shouldn't have done that, shouldn't have said that? Or were you kind of pure and authentic?
Oh, bloody goats.
Goats, what's that?
Stung
you have to go back and watch it. Russ will be watching the whole back catalogue.
Yeah, I will, yeah.
No, it is good fun. Any regrets? No regrets, actually. I think... How do I say this?
Be honest.
Well, no, it's without revealing.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to not do. I've got no regrets. I mean, I probably... Now you look like it's the way they edit it, though, right? So that's 3 days of filming for 1 hour episode,
right?
So you don't see half the stuff that happens.
Yeah,
because that TV selling stuff, right? They made me look an absolute dick.
Oh yeah, yes.
But I've got the full video of that, which is about...
I was selling a yoga mat.
I was selling a yoga mat, but I was selling it for about 20 minutes.
Right.
And they made it look I was doing it for 20 seconds.
Oh, is this when you went in and pitched?
And we did live TV
QVC.
Selling.
All right, QVC.
So I was there for like 20 minutes selling this yoga mat. I mean, try talking about yoga mat for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And the one time I stopped to have 5-second thought, that's what they show.
Right.
So they try and make you look like dickhead all the time.
But they're balancing it all out, aren't they? Keeping the interest.
Yeah, and that's a shame. But and like Hong Kong, they made me... That wasn't me. Like they edit it to what they want you to look like.
Mm.
And all your friends and family have been cheering you on. I saw a huge launch party in January, was it, for the first episode? And
So there's... I've got a big win or walk party tomorrow, which you two will get a little invite for after this. But yeah, we had a massive... I think there was about 350 people attended. That was huge. You'd never actually responded to my invite, Russ.
What?
Yeah, I did invite you.
I responded to your mum.
Oh, did you? There you go, then. I'll let you off.
Hang on, how old are you? 27? Doesn't do everything through his mum anymore, does he?
Yeah, exactly.
He's his own person.
Well, but his mum had responded. So just for our audience, so Kieran's mum and I used to work together for many, many years. She was and still is a superstar agent. And
she's the role model.
Was running all of our mortgage admin. So yeah, she was...
Can we just pick that thread? She's your role model. I mean, the role model? Your mum?
Yeah. My mum is the role model.
Well, tell us a bit more about that then. Why is that? So
I lost my old man a few years back, hence why I started doing a bit of coke. But obviously mum's an estate agent and I wouldn't have gone into the industry if it weren't for her, I don't think. So God knows where I would have been right now. But yeah, like one day and probably quite soon, she'll probably be working with me.
Really?
Right.
Oh, great.
Get her back to London and she can start helping with the dog and... give her somewhere to live.
You might want to let her know that before her current employer watches this.
I've told her the plan for her. I haven't given her a choice. I'm like, right, you can come in.
It's time for you to come under my wing.
But it's kind of a time for her. She can start sitting back now, and I can start looking after her like she looks after me. That's kind of the plan, and she's looking forward to retirement.
I'm sorry to hear about your dad. That's obviously a very sensitive thing. did that affect you badly? When was it? Do you mind me asking when he died?
2022.
2022. And he was young, right?
43, prostate cancer. But no, I'm absolutely fine about it now. But I did start drinking to get like with grief and stuff, and started doing a bit more coke, and that's where all this story come from. And that's why I wanted people to know my side of the story, not just Kieran's a cokehead and gets it delivered to work all the time, because that's how the Sun would have the papers would have said it.
Yeah.
At least now I've backed it up and I'm honest about it.
So that was kind of the trigger as such, really.
Yeah.
A coping mechanism.
But I'm not a coke addict. No. This is what I wanted to get.
Well, and it should just be very clear, right? Anyone watching this in the property sector or the media industry, coke is rife. Right?
Thank you.
I mean, my little joke earlier on about only 5 ago. Look, I'm not speaking from experience here, but anyone that thinks, Kieran, estate agent, cocaine, this is absolutely outrageous. Believe me, go and work for, and I won't mention any brand names, don't worry, but go and work for any independent or corporate estate agency across the world, by the way, and coke is a staple part of the diet. I'm afraid.
I'm seeing the property industry eye headline right now.
But there we go. This is about honesty, right?
Yeah, I get it.
He's not a fucking monster, is he?
No. It's not like I'm bloody doing a load before I come on here.
The first estate agent in Britain in 2026
but that's
revealed
almost
as
like what it was. It's like
cokehead Kieran. I mean,
cokehead Kieran. Don't get people saying that. Oh no,
Russell.
No, but I'm
brilliant.
saying it's. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do. I'm just saying that it's not exactly a revelation. Nor would it be if you were a journalist working at, I don't know, News UK, who own the Sun and the Sunday Times, or the Telegraph, or whatever.
Some hidden cameras in their offices. I dare.
And if you've had any stick from the media fraternity, or indeed property, or whatever, and journalists, etc., that say, "Oh my God, cocaine, alcohol, that's absolutely outrageous."
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Honestly.
We'll move away. We'll move away. So part of your pitch would have been to change agency. You've worked for lots of different estate agents.
Yeah.
You've got your own one now, sales and letting. So what do you see the point of difference going forward? What would you see the future of this industry looking like? With our previous guest and Russell, they were having a huge debate about off camera about self-employed, what's going to happen, who's going to merge, who's going to do this. Where do you see the industry that you've worked in now for 10 years going? What's in it now for a 27-year-old joining the property game?
I mean, personally, I think estate agency shop windows will be no more in 5 years, because one, the market's not great, and it's not going to get much better for the next 10 years. I don't think, personally. I think interest rates are going to go through the roof, mortgage rates are going to go through the roof. People won't be. Cost of living's going up. If anything, people are going to be taking a big hit on their prices, which means they're not going to sell. Therefore, less business to be done. Therefore, overheads need to come down. So what will that be? Get rid of offices. That's my opinion.
And you think it's more about the quality of the agent as an individual than about the office anyway?
Well, the problem is, I think you've got the large corporates are going to start buying out all the independents, because the independents.
Which we're seeing.
Yeah, we're there.
You predict it all the time, don't you?
We do. We've said for the last 2 or 3 years, I think that M&A, merger and acquisition, will be a big thing in estate agency. We're now even seeing it in the very young sector, which is the self-employed sector.
Yeah.
So as we shoot this, we've had speculation, and it is only speculation, that Purple Bricks might absorb TA UK. Literally yesterday, so we're shooting this, as we said, on April the 1st.
It's not a joke.
A confirmation that IAD, the French self-employed platform, have bought Avocado Property.
Strategic alliance.
IAD, in the first place to get into the UK, bought David Lee and Bishop Stortford. So roll-ups, mergers and acquisitions are a thing. And I think to your point, Kieran, they're going to get more and more prolific and pronounced, I think. So
they're just going to get stronger and stronger, aren't they?
So do you all work from a service unit or
no? We've got an office as such where it's almost like a WeWork situation. Okay. So we've got a floor in there, which you can. I have to work. I can't work from home because I lose concentration. I don't get anything done. And I end up just sitting in the pub at like 2:00 in the afternoon. It's perfect. But no, I have to go there. And it's the buzz when you work with other people. If you sit at home by yourself, you get bored. And I'm one of these people, I can't sit down. So I'll stand up all day at my desk. I need one of them standing desks. But it's quite a nice place to be. And everyone's got everyone's of different age. Everyone's of different age, different level, different qualification. You know, like QS, the block side of it. Like, I know nothing about block management,
Right.
but everyone in block management knows nothing about you know, front end estate agency.
Yeah.
So it's quite funny, you the banter, and then, you know, the social side of it. I think social side of it's really important. Yeah, I have my concentration levels.
And are you still listing? Do you still go out and list yourself?
100%.
Do you? Is that
That's
your
the whole
favourite
point
part
of
of it?
the yeah
Of the brand.
of the brand.
No, but you could easily delegate that, couldn't you? But it's
I
still
could,
you.
but that's what I love to do. And like I say, since the first episode, I haven't lost one valuation yet.
Yeah.
Well, one of the
So-
people that's extremely keen on property in the show that you seem to have a connection with was Lord Sugar. How I mean, I know you say it's hours and hours edited into an hour of television, but there does seem to be a little spark or connection there. Do you get to talk to him?
How
or
you think
not,
Lord
or-
Sugar sees himself in Kieran, maybe?
Well, he actually said that on the show. He said, I remind him of him when he was younger, which is quite a powerful statement. But I think it's like, he's not this angry old man that everyone says he is. He's got a bit about him. Like he's got some banter. And because I gave him banter back, I think he likes it because everyone's normally scared of him. And there's me. I'm just up for having a laugh
And that
with
was
him.
genuine, not scripted.
No, that's genuine.
That
yeah.
happens in the moment, yeah?
Yeah, he's good fun.
Yeah.
And he finds himself funny, which is
He likes
good.
a nice watch as well. Every time you watch it, he's got
It's
a
a
different
different
watch.
Yeah,
on,
I know.
Yeah.
But the best thing
Loves
is
the
we're not
kettle.
allowed to wear one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like his rules or nothing. Yeah, always got a nice watch on. Tim's got a
So
few
he,
nice
so
watches.
he gets a bit of unfair criticism then, do you think?
I think so.
But that's all part of his persona, I suppose.
It's just how they edit him,
Yeah.
right? And I suppose that's the whole reason for the show, right? You've got the angry man who fires you when you do something wrong.
Yeah.
It's kind of.
But what about the other two,
stereotypical.
Karen and Tim? So the one of them follows you around. Do they keep
Yeah.
out of it, or do they get involved behind the
Oh
scenes?
no, like they don't. You don't really talk to them. They're just kind of there watching. Like Karen's
Okay.
quite a strong woman. Like she's quite scary.
Yeah.
Like she looks at you and she looks into your soul.
Right.
Like yeah, it's pretty intense stuff. But Tim's nice.
So he's a previous winner, right?
Yeah.
He won the first ever season. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's a nice guy, and he's got a bit about him. He's got some banter.
Yeah.
Clever guy as well.
And is he still running the same business as Alan Sugar invested in, presumably, or a version of it? Or maybe, I don't know.
So I think back then, Alan Sugar gave you a job
To run one of
That's right.
the
to
Rather
run
than
some
one of the
Yeah.
businesses. Yeah.
But now he's got his own companies and businesses, and
Yeah.
yeah,
So it's been good for you.
it's been amazing. Yeah, I don't regret anything.
Brilliant.
Right, good.
What's next? The Jungle?
You'll see in a few months.
No, do you know what I think it
There
should
is
be?
there is more in the pipeline.
There's more in
That's
the
all I can
pipeline.
say.
Do you know what I think you
Fine.
should be? And you've probably had this already, so forgive me if I'm going over old ground. You should be Danny Dyer's stunt double.
Yeah, I could do that. Just have to
You
put some
are
weight
like
on.
him. You are the Danny Dyer of the property industry, don't you think, Chris?
Yeah. Well, look, Kieran, I know you're very busy, but thank you for fitting us in today and
No worries.
responding to my request to come for old time's sake onto the podcast.
Yeah, no, loved it.
It's been absolute pleasure to have you. Win or Walk has already been aired as we film this right now. I don't know if you win or walk. Personally, I really hope you win. And we can't wait to see where you go on to next to bigger and better things in the
No, thank you,
media and
guys.
the property, and keep dumbing down that those press. Keep winning. So
Yeah, no, always.
Kieran, thank you. Well, Russell.
Well, I'm going to say, someone's got to say, Kieran, thanks very much for appearing. You're fired.
Win or walk.
Win or walk.
Someone's got to do it.
I think win or walk
Someone's
is going
gotta do
to.
it.
It's going to last on your leg for a long time. But
Well,
it's,
that's there for life now.
It was a great move. So we'll all be tuning in tomorrow night, or have tuned in. It'll be
We'll have
confusing.
tuned in. Yeah, it'll all be in the rearview mirror by the time you watch this.
Love to your mum, Kieran. Thank you for coming on.
worries.
Kieran McCartney Jones, thanks very much for coming on our podcast today. It just leaves me to say it's good night from me.
It's good night from him.